What's up, guys? Welcome to Unfiltered with JD
and Kaylin.
We have really been dying to put out a podcast for a really, really long time. And I don't know about you, but looking at her and doing this is going to be quite hilarious.
Yeah, if y'all could only see the setup right now.
It's hilarious. But no, we've been wanting to do this for a really long time, and I'm excited. I think that we have a lot to talk about. If you only knew our lives and what all came with it.
Dun, dun, dun.
We would have stories for days. So this episode, our first episode ever, is going to be all things prom. We are
Prom 2026.
Yeah.
Whoop, whoop.
We did it. We survived. But this is all things prom. We're going to break down some of the big moments, some of the crazy things that happened, the dresses, the tuxes, the trends, all the things, and really get into the nitty gritty because a lot happened this year. This is a big, big year. And so with that being said, let's get into it.
Okay, so we've kind of compiled some questions. So starting off, what's the most unique prom theme or style you saw this year? What's something that really stood out this year, do you think? I have my answer.
Do you want to go first? I feel like you should go first.
So I feel like, obviously, I think going into the season, we all knew the cheetah was coming.
Cheetah was big.
Cheetah was big.
Oh, cheetah was big. Cheetah
like
with bows and cheetah.
Cheetah. Lots of cheetah. Cheetah and even the polka dots.
Cheetah polka dot. No. Did we see a cheetah polka dot? Sherry Hill. If you didn't, next year, make a cheetah polka dot dress.
I think cheetahs are technically like polka dots.
Maybe.
Because they're spots.
I'm a North Laurel Jaguar alumni.
Okay.
I don't know about cheetahs.
Okay. No. But something other than that I wasn't expecting, I think, was the metallics.
They were big.
Big into the
I've
metallics.
seen a lot of those.
Crazy.
Did I photograph a lot of them? Too?
I did.
You photographed
I
one or two.
photographed one.
I think I photographed one or two. Metallics, from a photographer standpoint, the metallic dresses photograph really well.
I really loved, it seemed like the metallics were also very popular with like the flow. And I love a good flow. I love a good fit and flare dress.
Movement helps us in our jobs a lot. I know that the other big thing this year, which I only seen in one dress, was that new water metallic material. It's like
it's
what's it called?
liquid organza, I think.
That whatever that is,
Yeah.
more of that.
That's like Met Gala style.
The Met Gala's tonight.
Yeah, it is tonight.
I'm excited. Should that be our next episode? Breaking down Met Gala.
I don't know.
I'm just kidding.
What's yours?
What was the question?
What is the most unique prom theme or style you saw this year?
That's tough.
Yeah.
I will say, for me, I think that honestly, one of the most, I'm a big fan of the tight fit with the big overskirt. Several of those this year.
Yes, because they weren't even prom dresses. A lot of pageant dresses are popular this year.
Yes. I know that for one of the the Taylor twins, they both had that same style. It was slim with the big skirts. Sick.
Yeah.
And they did all blue. Love that.
Yeah.
Sarah's was a pageant dress too.
Sarah's was also a pageant dress. We didn't figure that out
until later. We were looking online.
Yeah. There was another pageant dress that we really were looking at. We were just shopping.
Oh, we were just looking. Yeah.
And we were like, it's a pageant dress.
I think that what I love as a photographer and specifically me, like a lot of people that know me personally, know Kaylin and I, know that prom is a big part of our lives. I'm watching a little gnat fly. Sorry, I got distracted. But I just love when you just do something different. I'm all here for just doing something different and going out of the way to just be like, whoa, that's crazy. And so I think I love when you do, a cape or sleeves or something that you would never do. And a lot of those pageant dresses or couture dresses do meet those expectations. I'm not saying that they're more beautiful necessarily. I just think that a lot of times.
I think if you order a overskirt off Amazon and throw it on your dress, it automatically.
We just need movement.
Yeah.
Really is. And
yeah.
I think, and that's again speaking from photographer terms, not for if it looks pretty or not pretty, if that makes
Or
sense.
it's practical. Because that's another argument we had with Sarah was the practicality.
And I said,
girl, practicality.
Forget practicality.
Yeah.
Who cares?
So moving on, obviously prom dresses, but the other big thing, the hot topic is where to take the photos. So what's your favorite type of location for prom photos?
I'll go first on this one. I think if you know me, if you've ever been my client, you know the answer to this. Outdoor over indoor. I'm a massive, massive fan of anything outdoors. I think that, again, indoors you're often limited, not just space, but literal like movement, and we're really big into movement. And so I think that just having the freedom to move, and another thing on that same note, for us, we always try to match the dress to the location. And so rather than just coming to a spot, I think it's more fun and creative to be like, oh my gosh, here's a red dress with whatever. It needs to go up against this building.
Mm-hmm. Color matching a lot too. So adding on to that, I'll answer this question in a second, but I thought of something while you were talking about that. So what is your dream location for a prom photo shoot then? If you love the outdoors.
That I've shot at?
No.
If I could go anywhere.
If you could go anywhere, what's your dream location for a prom photo shoot?
Italy? No. Within reason, I think that my honest answer is if you have movement and it's flowy, New York City. I think you could do nighttime, morning. You could do some crazy things. Chicago, the streets.
You know what I would love to see? I would love to see, if I were to answer this question, out in Arizona or Arches National Park.
Nobody's ever done that.
In Utah.
Nobody's done it.
That red rock with
an orange dress.
Well, I was thinking a white.
Or black.
It'd be crazy. That's what I was just thinking. I was like, could you imagine if somebody just whipped out a whole prom dress? Because they don't do that over there.
No.
They don't do that.
They don't do that out west. It's not a thing.
No, it's not. Prom's not a thing at all. It's strictly more of a southern thing.
Yeah.
But
that would be crazy. Yeah. I think I'm just partial to the city, but that would be insane. Or just a few people have done the beach, and those are really cool.
Those are really cool too.
I think just, what's the word? Unconventional? I don't know.
Almost somewhere out of place.
Yes,
you look like you're out of place.
But it's so crazy that it just doesn't make sense, but it does make sense. I think that is something really, I like that. But no.
Oh, sorry. Go.
No, I don't know what I was going to say.
I was just going to say, going back to the original question, my favorite place to shoot, practicality.
Yes. Yeah. We need to talk about
being practical. Downtown London.
Mm-hmm. Do you like downtown London better than downtown Corbin?
Yes, 1,000%.
Why?
So on the north end of London, you have cool tones. You have alleyways with gray walls. You have, the Pink Church. You have, different things. Down towards the south end of Main Street, you have those big buildings, black windows, black windows.
And then you have the
courthouses.
Square is just, you're like,
it's
Washington,
completely
DC.
different things. You can cover everything.
There's so many different vibes.
Just down Main Street, and which that's another crazy thing. It's like wedding season's picked up this year, so all the wedding venues have been booked.
Yeah, you don't get to shoot at venues.
Every single weekend, almost every local venue is just completely booked out. Like, I know I had a lot of girls reaching out to me. Can we do Heart of Grace? Can we do Barnett Mills? Can we do all these wedding videos? I'm like, they're booked.
They're booked. You can't do it.
They're booked for they've got a wedding going on right now,
I just hit the table, sorry.
And so I went back into your archives and was like, where did Jonah go take photos,
Downtown
And I'm like,
a gray wall.
Yes. I'm like,
the gray wall looks,
best,
it beats.
I'm like, some of my favorite of your past photo shoots are just downtown London.
Yeah.
And that's what I told clients. I said, just meet me downtown.
Yeah, I think that downtown London there's so many different things. I think Corbin is very unique for different types of shoots. There's a lot of different things in Corbin, but downtown London. And then you also even massive shout out is obviously Creekside Gardens.
They saved our butts.
They saved
our
butts. Aaron, thank you. you saved our butts. But just the flexibility of they were there every evening, with photographers, not just me. They were there whenever a photographer needed.
I think that's so beneficial for a venue.
Unfiltered. Talk about it.
If
you're a venue, please open up.
But you have, when you're a photographer and every venue within a 30-mile radius is booked out.
You have to get really creative.
And oftentimes, there is nowhere to go.
Yeah.
And it's if you have a venue and you keep it open for photographers
throughout the week, not the weekend.
They're there every day.
New people all the time. Yeah. I think it's a really smart thing. And I'm not saying that venues haven't thought of that, because I'm sure they have. But venues next year, 2027, stay open if you can. Please, 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 please. But Creekside's always solid. I think we have to talk about the obvious. We've done several at the Boone.
I don't know what happened this year.
We've been to the Boone.
Because
I know.
I told my client, I was like,
it was not a thing.
No one's been here since my senior year. I was
Not
like,
a
me
thing.
and my best friend, we did our senior prom pictures at the Boone Tavern, by the way, in Berea, Kentucky. But I was like, oh my gosh, yes, we'll go here.
Yeah.
She was wanting this very specific look, the
With the
big
columns.
white columns. And I was like, yes, we'll go. It's free. It's open to the public. It's perfect. I'm like, no one's been here. And then I'm calling Jonah the next week and he's like, I'm at the Boone.
The next day, I'm
at the Boone.
Literally.
I'm at the Boone.
Boone. But you want to know a funny story? I have to share. I was driving. I'd been at the Boone all day. And then I went hiking because I had an hour. And I drove back through the town. And I called Kaylin. And I said, Kaylin, the Boone at night is beautiful. Because I had never seen it at night. I'd only been there during the day.
You also was sitting at the Boone whenever the bank robber was going on.
Yeah, if you are local or if you just look at the news, a really tragic bank robbery happened. It was crazy. And
you were sitting there eating your Papolino.
I was legit eating Papolinos while there was an armed and dangerous man on the loose. Then we're driving down the interstate. A high-speed chase is going down.
You're just falling.
I'm just like, oh my goodness. So me and the Boone, we are close this year. But I don't think that's going to go anywhere next year either. I think it's such a beautiful spot.
I love it.
It's perfect.
And it's because also every single session's different.
Because the
Everyone
dress makes everything look different
yes,
too.
the dress makes everything look different, but like there's so many different nooks and crannies.
It's huge.
Like there's so many places to. I know, in 2024, you did a whole shoot primarily on the inside.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't even hardly go outside.
Yeah.
So it's just, I didn't go inside once this year.
Yeah. I
Didn't even go in.
I didn't either.
Crazy. But yeah, the Boone's good. Creekside. Where else did we shoot? We do have to talk about this. Me and you haven't talked about this, but it's like, this is the name of the podcast. So let's get deep. The place in Lexington with the checkered floor, the all white building, the Loudon House.
Oh, I don't think I've been there.
You've not been there. So I did not know this place existed until Sophie. When was that? Was that last year? Sophie's prom, the blue dress, huge, beautiful.
Maybe.
I think it was last year. I have never seen a picture there. Didn't know it existed. This year, a lot of people went there.
So you think it's because of you?
I don't know. No, not necessarily. But I do think that I will say several of my clients have sent me ChatGPT literal pictures of them saying best places in Lexington for prom prom photos. I had one girl literally ChatGPT her dress into the photo and told her where she needed to pick the pictures. And it was like, you need to put pictures. Your dress belongs on a staircase in front of a white building with columns. Crazy. I was like, AI is crazy.
Which I'm a ChatGPT lover.
We love ChatGPT around here. But with that being said, I wonder if people are just like, I don't know. It's just crazy to me because
here's another thing.
I didn't know that place existed. And like
piecing together things. Do you notice how I feel like every time we go shoot a prom session in Lexington, it's at some indoor place.
Yeah.
We're always indoor in Lexington.
We're never really outdoor.
No.
Jace's last year was pretty iconic because it was outdoor in the street. Like
that's another thing. You blew up on the boys this year.
Mm-hmm. There was a lot of boys.
Way more guys than girls.
Yeah,
I would argue.
There was a lot this year, which I think that just like I'm glad that as a male.
Keep going.
I promise I know what I am. As a guy, I was trying to say, I just remember back to my senior year, like there was just, really obviously no effort put into it. And like, I think a lot of boys just don't think about it. And I think it's cool to see the guys like really interested into it because.
Well, I think that it's always been this thing of like, oh, my mom's making me go take pictures.
Yeah.
Like it's always been this thing. But like there's been so many seniors this year really come to life with their own
they do it
hobbies even.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you've had a couple of hunting shoots. You've had,
never done that before.
And there's some of the coolest photos I've ever seen. I never even thought of that even being a thing, really. But
I had to burp.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool things. But do you want to get into Sarah's location?
Wait, which one?
North Carolina.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so should we get on to Sarah's location?
Sarah's was crazy. So if you guys don't know, I think there's still a lot of people that don't really know, like somebody asked me the other day about, are you drinking? Somebody asked me the other day who Sarah was. So Sarah's my little sister pretty much at this point in my life. And this was her senior year. And so obviously prom's a big deal to me. And so I wanted prom to be big for her. And Kaylin thankfully helped a lot this year with, a lot, and my mom. And so we were brainstorming all these ideas. And
After we got the dress.
The dress, well, I'm going to sound hypocritical because I just told them that we matched the dress to the location. But with Sarah's,
this is a special case because we had a specific vision for Sarah's dress.
That we couldn't,
however,
but we had an opportunity.
We had an opportunity, and we also wanted the vision for Sarah's dress was very editorial and something that wasn't very pretty prom like.
Yeah, because there's pretty prom and boom prom.
Like you don't want all of your prom photos to be dark at night with flash photos.
That was our vision.
Like a lot of people, which maybe you do, but sometimes you just want nice, clean, pretty photos.
Photos too.
So that is what led us to. We also went to go shoot a wedding.
We had to shoot a wedding in North Carolina.
So
Kaylin she was Googling places to like, where can we go? And so we found Wake Forest University. They have a arboretum.
It's like a botanical gardens. It's called
Ronalda
Gardens.
Maybe.
So it has like this great big
huge
white greenhouse.
Think series of unfortunate events.
Yeah, it's almost like
it's identical.
Yeah,
almost.
It was really, really cool.
It's really cool.
And all the gardens were completely like filled with tulips. Like it was gorgeous. Now the only downside to like the physical look of the place was
the grass.
The dead grass
was dead.
Like Ronalda, it was really, really bad.
Grass. They have really good food there, though. We
but
love the food.
What we kept running into over and over and over again is we looked at this place before we went, and we knew that there was a $50 photo shoot fee.
So we paid.
it. We booked a time. And
booked a time, literally. I have the receipt.
We're there maybe 10 minutes.
Not
and
even.
A maintenance guy comes up to us and is
one of
like,
the workers, yeah.
What are you doing? Do you have a time booked for us? We're like, yeah.
Yeah.
What's your name? Jonah Deaton. You're not on here.
I said, yeah. And I literally pull up my phone and show the receipt. I'm like, here.
And so he has the receipt from the email, obviously showing where he paid $50 to have the time slot. And he goes, oh, I can't take email confirmation. Then why send an email receipt?
What kind of confirmation do you need? Blood, DNA?
I guess.
I need to send in a sample.
And then we just continue on our way.
He was like, well, I'll be back.
He's like,
I'll be back. Yeah, I'll go check. And we're like, well, if we have 5 minutes, honestly, he was taking a little bit. He was taking a little bit of time to get back.
He was taking some time.
So I was like, you know what? As he goes back, we're gonna run. And so we literally just kept shooting. And we were like, if we have 5 minutes, we're gonna make the best 5 minutes out of this.
But I will say this isn't surprising. Obviously, we did everything we were doing, and by the end of it, there just wasn't a lot of coordination. We had a few more people come up to us and ask us about it. Workers asked
some
if
were
we
nice.
booked a time, and they were appreciative that they, I guess they had problems in the past of people just coming and booking or coming and shooting without booking, which is very understandable. Like not harsh.
Yeah, I think that it's okay to come up and check,
but this it's not surprising. We face this every day with venues, like all the time occurrence. Anytime you're trying to go somewhere cool, I feel like
people just constantly
have to deal with it.
People cannot coordinate correctly with their computer to the people to whatever. It's just always people are coming up and checking, which I think but I don't know. Which there also was just not even a check-in process. That was something in the email. It should have said, hey, come to the front desk and meet with our team. It didn't do, and so it was I don't know. It just.
And one more thing, and then we'll wrap up Sarah, but her hair. We've got to address the hair.
Let's talk about a weave.
So Obviously, a lot of you saw her nighttime photos, and she had this ponytail down to her hind end.
Lower.
And everybody on there was like, "Oh my God, your
People were
hair!"
literally calling me, and they're like, "Her hair, unreal.
What did you do?
What did you do? How did you do it? Where? The secret?
Amazon.
No, TikTok shop." So let me tell you, to the people, if you need a high pony, Ariana Grande style, past your butt, TikTok shop.
TikTok shop. TikTok shop.
$22.99, and it looked so real.
Oh yeah.
Felt
It even
real.
held up in
I
the
know.
wind.
Literally in the wind. Did not look
And that was
fuzzy.
crazy.
It was crazy. It was like, you know what, TikTok, take my money. Take my money. Because I was speechless. I was like, you know what? So yeah, her hair was from the TikTok shop. It was not professionally done. We put it up in the car. No, we put it up at LaShire's house, but craziness. So yeah. What else?
Okay. So what is your most liked prom photo this year? And why do you think it hit?
Ooh. It's scandal time.
So we got in a scandal.
We got in a big scandal.
We got in a scandal.
Scandal alert.
While we were shooting a wedding. Like, who has time for a scandal while you're shooting
We
a
are
wedding?
literally in Elizabethtown,
Kentucky.
middle of
with
nowhere.
No
service. None.
And the Facebook
our
warriors
Facebooks-
were out.
Yeah. The Facebook.
No.
No. Not a warrior.
Not warrior.
The trolls.
The trolls.
The mom
warriors
trolls.
were protecting us. The trolls were coming.
The trolls
for
were
us.
trolling. Yeah. So we're at this wedding and our phones start blowing up. And like Kaylin's getting calls, I'm getting calls, and they're like, "Have you seen Facebook? Have you seen Facebook?" Keep in mind, we pre-scheduled 20 sessions that day. They were going.
Yeah.
Like,
So if you don't know, like on the Meta business
suite
or whatever, we schedule like all of our prom session photos. So
ahead of time, because
Yeah.
obviously we're busy the day of, and so we have them like every 30 minutes, and so they're going and
to
they're
post.
yeah, and so they're going live every 30 minutes or whatever, and so that was the first one that day. So at 8 a.m. it goes live, and we're at this wedding. And keep in mind, Elizabethtown was like 3 hours away from us. So we're driving, we have lunch, we go and start this wedding, and all the phones start going off, and we're like, "What in the world?" And it's at like 100 likes, and then 200 likes, and 300 likes, and like 20 comments, and 30 comments, and 40 comments, and we're like, "What in the world?" It's like blowing
I
up.
think it ended up with
It's like
like
600 or 700 likes.
well, I think it ended up with like how many views?
It's over 250,000 views.
Yeah.
It's just crazy. 250,000 views. But that's not, it did so good, but not for good reasons, because the dress was unreal. It was stunning, beautiful. It was one of those like silver, gold, like see-through, but it's not actually see-through. There's a layer of skin tone mesh underneath it. Kaylin can explain better.
Yeah.
But
It's just like, I mean,
it's just like
you
a
explained
yeah,
it.
it's just like a
it's
skin-colored fabric.
It's supposed to be a nude style dress with like just like gems and this design over top of it, which
Yep.
like and it wasn't even. I don't even think it was that bad.
I've seen
It
way
was-
worse.
Oh yeah,
I've seen way
worse.
way worse. But it just was. I mean, it just was. Which what made it worse, I think, is the couple was literally like beautiful, and the pictures were stunning, and so people were like, I mean, they looked like movie stars, like they literally did.
And you also did this at Rupp Arena.
At Rupp Arena, literally Rupp Arena, outside. And that wasn't even our main location. That was literally like the second location of the day.
Yeah.
And it just, I think that people were just, all the comments were like,
But not even the risqueness of the dress is what I would say really blew it up. It somehow got traction from people from New York, because we saw these people from New York were commenting and posting and
people were
regarding
sharing it. Just
and they're just like, all this for prom, really? Which
Yeah.
goes back to what we said earlier. These people, like, prom is really only this big, Kentucky down.
Yeah.
Like, it's not
a big thing
It's
other
not a big
places.
thing in other places.
They were just
And
blown
so-
away. They were
and-
like, what? Like, who
They
does
were like,
prom like this?
Yeah, why are we dressing up these teenagers like they look like they're 25? And I'm just like, okay, Becky Homecki, you wish you looked like that at 18.
Girl, you wish. You wish. I know. It was crazy to me. And shout out to the Warriors
Yeah.
that were on there. And they were fighting. I don't remember her name, but somebody was in the comments and she was like, you wish you looked like that when you were. They were like,
That's what I would say.
you wish. And honestly, we probably would have said that, but we didn't have service. Okay.
Yeah.
Her mom was sitting at home trying to like filter through because people were saying some crazy stuff too. Like
There was
some unhinged.
There was like, I think we only ended up deleting
we had
one
to delete
comment.
one. It was just so silly.
Yeah, it just, I mean,
People are, yeah. Which that person.
it was like it was inappropriate for that person to say.
Yes, it wasn't even about the pictures.
Yeah,
it was just like they
exactly.
took the pictures and were like making it something, and so just craziness, honestly. But that was such a, I mean, over 250,000 views. For
Which
prom
you
pictures.
said it'll go crazy.
I did. I didn't think of it in that direction. I thought people would be like, "Oh, these pictures are unreal," which I think they did. But
Everyone around here loved them.
Everybody,
Obsessed over
everybody.
them.
But shout out to everybody local too. Like something that I noticed and that really meant a lot to me is the few days after that, there were so many people in the community that went back and was leaving good comments towards the girl, hyping her up and the guy because like there was so much negativity regarding, and it was just really cool to see like people that don't normally comment on my stuff.
And that
leave
girl
comments.
took it well too. 'Cause
Yeah. Oh, she was texting
she
us.
was cracking up.
She was texting us and she was like, I don't know. I don't even remember what she was saying, but she was like, we breaking the internet,
Yeah.
something like that. It was just, she did not take it negatively. Obviously, if, anyone had a concern, we would have taken it down. But she was like, no, leave it. Let them talk, And so I thought that was really cool. So that was a big moment this year. People.
Yeah. So, are there any trends that you think will take on next year? / do you think any trends will continue on?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot to talk about in that question. I think that for me, I'm not a big floral guy. I think I'm more of a just
Sherry
like,
Hill did a lot of florals this year.
yeah, I'm not a floral guy.
But you also are the guy that literally wants them to look like they are like Joan of Arcs, like
The
ready
armor,
to go
the
to battle. He wants you in head to toe armor, metal, gray, diamond.
I actually, fun fact that you mentioned that, I reached out to a designer to get that custom body armor because I was going to see if Sarah could get just a long flowy dress.
He's been dying
Dying.
for years.
If you see this and you've made it this far,
And you want
if you
a
want
Jonah
if you,
Deaton
if you
prom.
want a Jonah Deaton prom, I've got a designer ready to custom make a piece.
It's basically just like a body armor.
Like it's like gold melted and it's got like a huge shoulder piece and it like forms to your body. And I was thinking just like a huge gold skirt.
He's been talking about it
For
at
2
least
years.
for 3 years.
Three. What about you?
I think.
What's staying?
So
Let's start there, maybe.
what's staying? The bows on the bouquets.
Ooh, that's, yeah.
Which I'm gonna say this, not my fave trend, but I hate
The
as a
monogrammed
photographer.
bows on the bouquets. is
That's what
you're
we're
referring
talking.
to.
Yes,
okay,
that's
okay.
what we're talking about. But I hate bouquets as a photographer. Hate them.
Because literally 90% of the time we sit them down.
Yeah.
We're like, just
I'm like,
sit it
hold
down.
them here, put them down.
Yeah, you can hold them here. You can look down at them. But I'm going to be honest. Why would you look down at them?
But
It's not your wedding.
But when I was a junior and senior in high school and I went to prom, loved my bouquet. So I am just a hypocrite. That's all I am. But I think the bows on the bouquets, I think they'll be around at least one more year. I don't know. I don't know if that's a trend that will kind of like hang on for a long time. Is the only thing.
I think it's funny that as a Southern thing, we find ways for people to spend more money. It's like if hair, makeup, photos isn't enough.
And the bouquet.
And the bouquet. Let's go pay someone $30 to monogram a ribbon to put on it.
The floral shops are going to have to start selling them.
The floor, yes. I'm just like, I that was what I thought about the whole time. I was like, how funny is it that we have come up with something else to buy?
Which I almost like the
I think
sash style more
Yes.
than the actual bow.
Yeah. Which some of them, I will say, if you're like a senior.
Oh, it's
cool.
very cool. It's almost like a Letterman.
Yeah,
in
it's
a
kinda
sense,
cool.
like
It's kinda
your
cool.
name and you graduating and like all that stuff. Now, something that I think I don't know if it will hit next year, but it's my prediction in the years to come. Completely thrifted dresses.
Do you think it's coming?
I think it's coming.
Yeah. I
Because
can see it.
I already saw a lot of like Lexington people do it,
Yeah.
like 2000 style prom dresses, or even possibly wearing your parents' prom dress,
I could see
that
it.
sort of thing.
I can see it coming. I think also as a society, we can afford to
Oh yeah,
spend
who can pay that much money on a prom dress
for
right
a
now?
prom dress right now. I don't know. It's very, very expensive, but I think, yeah, I like that. I know that we've mentioned this several times, but I have photographer friends all over the U.S., and one of the big things in like Arizona and Utah specifically, they literally go to Macy's or Dillard's and just buy a dress. Some of the girls go to Altered State and just buy a little.
Well, but that style is coming back in. Like
It
that
is.
2000s style for prom dresses is back in. And so that's why I'm almost curious that if it does go into that style where people are going to start thrifting or wear their mother's
What do we do?
prom dresses, what is Sherry Hill, Giovanni,
What are they gonna do?
Ashley Loren, are they going to revert back to 2000 style?
I don't know. Which, I mean, Sherry's already went to the curtain. I'm just not. That's not my fave.
It's hot take. Unfiltered. How the actual heck is Sherry Hill not getting sued by Love Shack Fancy right now?
For real. They did it first. I don't know. Somebody needs to talk about it. That ain't my business though. I don't know. I do think that like a lot of that looks identical, and I don't know how they get away with that.
Well, I think it's like the same fabric.
It has to be, which I don't know who has the like whatever on that, but
But well, for our final question,
what's the final question?
are we
Whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa. Are we jump? Are we jump? Jump.
Are we done?
Boom, 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 boom.
Are we jumping into another busy season, or are we taking a break?
It is never a break.
Oh, it's just beginning.
It's just beginning.
Prom is the
Prom is like the start.
The start.
The start. Prom
It's
is like
the start.
Yeah. A lot of people ask that and they're like, "What? Somebody texted me today. They said, "Are you finally resting?" I said, "I had 4 sessions today." What are you talking about? Like resting? No. Prom is the like your season starts when prom hits. You plan and you prep for prom, and right after prom integrates into wedding season. Usually you have a wedding right on those days, and then that goes into graduation.
Well, I mean, in hot senior world, you go prom, whip it around, and you're booking graduation within the next 2 weeks.
Within the next 2
and
weeks.
especially, it's so late right now.
It's really Yeah.
Like,
Graduation's in 13 days. 14,
yeah. And have you booked graduation?
I've not done a single North grad. I
No.
don't think.
I'm not booked.
I've done a few
cap and
Souths.
gown minis. So, like, those are going to have to get on the ball here
Because
soon.
okay, let's talk about this too. Whoever's in charge of this, I'm talking to you. Can we release the cap and gowns early? Like
in the fall?
Yeah. What school did that? There was a school that gives them
was. There's a school that gives them whenever
when
they're
they
like
check in.
freshmen.
Yes, but someone we know our people would lose them.
Yeah.
I would have lost mine. But I do think your start of your senior year when you go and sign up or you go whatever, however that works. I think you should get your camping out. That way you have the whole year. And
See, this gets into like a whole big thing though, because like that's why I think our local schools need to start having student government stuff
yeah,
in junior year. Like everything is almost too late.
it's about to die.
But anyway,
yeah. So you have grad season, and then after that, you have weddings, and then that goes straight into.
we have a wedding every single weekend from now until the next
July
Saturday we have free is July 4th,
Yeah. Praise God.
which is
Weenies.
we need it. We need it. Huh? Weenies?
I said weenies by the campfire, and you said we need
Oh, I was saying yes, we need it.
weenies.
You go. Weenies.
I don't. Yeah, we do need a break, but what a fun episode. That's crazy. We've talked about a lot. I think that Prom 26 was it was really one for the books. It was, I think we've done the most sessions we've ever done this year. And I still have a few more this week. Fun fact. Some after prom sessions for the people who didn't get one during prom. So anyway, thank you for tuning in. We have had a blast. I hope you have enjoyed, and make sure to like, subscribe, share, listen, do all the things.
Leave some comments of
Yes,
some podcast
topics.
ideas. Tell us what you liked, what you didn't like. Are we too informational? Do you want more nitty gritty stuff?
Do you want the tea?
Do you want tea? More tea?
We can give you more tea. No, I'm just kidding. But no, thank you for real. And we'll see you next episode.
Bye.
Peace out.
1,